Ernie, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. Almost the end of the regular season, several teams looking very good for the playoffs. Kenny, what's more valuable, having well-rested players or getting home court advantage?
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Easy, Ernie. But the rhythm and momentum are just as important entering the postseason.
You know what, Ernie? Back in the day, everyone tried to play a full 82. Even if you had a sprained finger or head cold, you're like, forget that, I'm playing. But my advice, if you have a shot at home court, you go for it.
You
Oh, say does that sound.
Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And for the Heat, we've got another hometown game here in Miami. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Noah is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Freak. Fade away. That one a little long. Carroll against Parker. Here's Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Stoudemire outside. There's the pass to Bosch. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Now, here's Wade. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Bosch with it. Picked up by Aldridge. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Wade.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Parker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And that one's good by Noah.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Freak. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Parker passes to Leonard. Green, the screen. Parker with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. That's 7 points for Tony Parker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Wade. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And Parker, here we go. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And the basket by Wade. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Parker dishes to Noah. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. With the fadeaway. Again, Dwayne Wade.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D. Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Stoudemire. So it's Miami now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Josh McRoberts out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Augustine in at the point. Now here's Green, following the miss by Freak. Now Bellinelli. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here is Augustine. The lead is 2, and that one's good. Freak. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Augustine. Aldridge with a screen on Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Wade, he's checked in for Augustine. The Spurs also with the sub. Leonard, he's checked in for Warren. So he gets them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And McRoberts kicks to Stoudemire. McRoberts, the pass to Freak. 16 feet away. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Kicks to Diaw, goes up the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark. Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Knocks it loose. Here's Bellinelli. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Wade can't hit. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Carroll dishes to McRoberts. Freak kicks to McRoberts. Good ball movement here by Miami. Stoudemire the pass to Wade. Clock at 6. The dish now to Freak. Releases. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He picked up 5 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Here tonight.
Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Stoudemire. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
It's been a good one for Parker. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Miami shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here's Parker. The feed to Green. Dishes it to Noah. It's stolen by Carroll. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out to the right wing, and a wide-open look for Freak. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And that one's good. Green's got 5.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same. And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And that one's good. Parker.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Carroll dishes to Wade. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Wade's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Parker kicks to Green. And here is Noah. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Parker passes to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice job coming off that screen. Aldridge has got his third bucket of the night. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Freak kicks to Carroll. Pass to Bosch. Shoots from the right block. And another basket for Miami.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Parker kicks to Leonard. The putback and finished off by Noah.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Freak cannot hit. Great D that time from Leonard. Outside, Green. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Leonard. Green, the screen. Leonard kicks to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 16 points for Tony Parker.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Wade. He's got 8. Pass to Bosch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A good night for Chris Bosch. He has 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. A different look for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Stoudemire. Richardson comes in for Damari Carroll, and Roten subbed in for Dwayne Wade. San Antonio also making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Noah. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's T.J. Warren in for Leonard. Here's West, an easy layup after coming off the pit. West has got his first points in this one.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by San Antonio. Roten dishes to Freak. Richardson the pass to Roten. Baseline try. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Freak. 1:46 left in the third. Parker with it. He's got 16. Outside, Green. Diaw with a wide open look. They get it back. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for McRoberts. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
Right, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And Parker, here we go. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the inside. Here's Bosch. Makes it off the glass. Bosch has got 15 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Parker. Spurs passing it around. West, that's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
It's Richardson on the wing. Bosch, the screen. Richardson kicks to Freak. It's stolen by West.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Inside, it's tipped. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are...
Different look for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Bosch. Wade comes in for Roten. And Freak subbed in for Augustine. The Spurs also changing it up. Joakim Noah is checked in for West. Aldridge comes in for Green. And it's Leonard in for Parker. Freak, he's in at point guard. Jamari Carroll is out there with Richardson. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Wade in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Leonard attacking. Johnson outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for Joe Johnson.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Freak sets a screen for Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Carroll, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Spurs leading by 9. Now Johnson. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Freak with it. Leonard picks him up. Now here's Freak. Wade kicks to Freak. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Aldridge a screen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Noah. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Leonard, no luck.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Freak.
D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
Passes it to Aldridge. Leonard against Richardson. Feeds it to Warren. Back to Leonard. In transition, here comes Miami. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Wade. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Johnson kicks it to Noah. Noah the screen. This one for 3. And that one's good. And it's 13 points for Johnson.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Miami making a change here. Bosch is checked in. Substitution on the court. Green, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Tony Parker subbed in for Johnson. Here's Wade. Carroll kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Stoudemire. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist in the game. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Noah the screen, outside Aldridge. Fades back. He feeds it to Green. And there's the 3-second violation. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Wade kicks to Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He has 18 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The Heat trail by 6. Carroll kicks to Stoudemire. There's Freak. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Leonard the pass to Parker. San Antonio again missing. Miami with the ball. And there's the pass to Freak. Again the miss by the Heat. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Freak. No good on the quick 3. And here is Parker. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but
David, this was
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker. He showed the composure and cleverness that only a longtime veteran could possess. A vintage performance from a very savvy player.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year